Back with first trades, just seeing where the market has settled right now. We opened quite positively and we seem to be holding on to some of those gains. So let's just see what the Nifty is at right now. It continues to be stable. 0.3% uptick continues and we hold on above the 25,400 mark. But let's get into conversation with the management of NCC. We have Mr. Neerad Sharma, the head of strategy of NCC, joining us on the show. And Mr. Sharma, hi, morning. Thanks for speaking with us today. Tell us a little bit more about the recent order that you have bagged from the Water Resource Department of Bihar for 2,090 crore rupees. Give us some more details about this and also any other such big orders in the company's pipeline in the near term.
Very good morning. Pleased to be on your show. The recent project that we have bagged is from state of Bihar. It's for a reservoir dam kind of project. The value, as you rightly said, is 2,090 crore. This project is required to be executed in about 3 years' time.
Mr. Sharma,
this is what the project is all about. It is about to take care of the and some water supply requirements of that region. This project is coming at a place called Jamui. It is on the border of state of Bihar and state of Jharkhand.
Note that. Morning, Mr. Sharma. This is Shrishti also joining in. But Mr. Sharma, firstly, congratulations on getting not just this order. We see that your company has been in the news flow of late on the back of new order wins. But how is that expected to translate into your numbers and especially margins? Because what we observe, your margins have been in high single digit for the past few quarters. By when do we expect the margins to touch double digit?
Yeah. Very good morning, Srishti. Firstly, let me give you a little background, before I come to the margins. And for this financial year, that is FY26, we had given an inflow guidance of a band this time, which is 22,000 to 25,000 crore. The recent order that you just talked about, if we take this into account, the total inflows for this year would be little less than 9,600 crore, which is about 43 to 40% of the inflow guidance that we have shared with the street. I also take this opportunity to share with you the fact that almost we are close to Q2 and we are very close to about 50% of the target that we have shared for the whole year. Coming back to margins for this year, FY26. We have shared EBITDA margin of 9 to 9.25%. And we are quite hopeful. If you really see the performance of the company in the first quarter, we have already, the margin that we have reported for the first quarter is already within that band. And as we speak, we are quite, hopeful of, hitting the margin guidance that we have shared with the street. Coming back to the margin hitting the double digit number, it's a function of various factors playing out in the industry. It's really a function of the competitive intensity, the kind of bids which are coming up. So this is really a reflection of all these factors. But I take this opportunity to reassure you that we are quite confident that we should be able to hit the margin guidance that we have shared with the street.
Right. Okay, and also help us understand what amount of CapEx are you planning for smart metering projects in FY26? What could the amount over there be?
For the whole smart meter project, we have CapEx of about 430 crore. We have already spent about 95 crore as of first quarter. For this year, that is FY26, we are planning to invest, anywhere between 150 to 200 crore. And we are also in lookout for a partner, to, take some exposure.
All right, good to know that. But what's the expected pace of order inflows going forward, and from which pockets are you hopeful to get the major order inflow from going ahead?
At the start of this financial year, we have already shared with the street that we continue to see a very prospective, healthy pipeline of projects. If I were to put a number to that, it would be about 2.5 lakh crore. It's a good number. Primarily, we expect that the guidance that we have shared with the street, we should be able to report these inflows mainly in three divisions. That is buildings, transportation, and electrical T&D.
Help us understand, while we're talking about your orders, what the current order book mix looks like, how much of it is from state versus central projects, and any outlook if you could share for the near to medium term for your order book.
We have, for most of the infra projects, the state governments and central governments generally do partner with each other. So, barring a few, divisions like irrigation, most of the projects that we get to bag and get to execute, central government and, state governments will have some kind of, contribution in those projects. So we have a very balanced, mix of the contribution from central government, state government, and other than that, multilateral agencies like ADB, World Bank, AIB, these kind of funding agencies. And we do have some projects from the private sector as well. So to answer your question specifically, the order book that we have with us has a mix of, the funding pattern from all these important components.
All right, Mr. Sharma, with this we let you go, and that's so good having you on the channel today and talking to us about the growth outlook for NCC going ahead. Thank you so much.